My husband fat-shamed me. We were getting ready for his company dinner when it happened. I was trying on my black dress, the one that fit perfect 2 years ago. Now it was tight around my stomach. Kevin looked me up and down and said, "Maybe wear something looser. You've really let yourself go since we got married." I just stood there. He said it so casual, like he was commenting on the weather. Then he walked away to finish getting ready. I changed dresses and we went to dinner. I smiled at his coworkers and acted normal. But inside, I was done. The next morning, I joined FitZone 3 blocks from our apartment. I started going every day after work at 6. 2 weeks in, I met Bree on the treadmill next to mine. She was blonde, super fit, chatty. She'd just moved here and seemed lonely. We started talking during cool downs. 6 weeks later, Bree looked upset. "I'm seeing someone, but he's married," she said quiet. "We met at a work conference 8 months ago. He's in accounting." My stomach dropped. Kevin was in accounting. Kevin went to a conference 8 months ago. "He says his wife let herself go," Bree continued. "Gained like 40 pounds and stopped trying. He's gonna leave her soon." I kept my face blank. Over the next 2 weeks, I asked questions. He traveled to Portland last month. Kevin went to Portland. He drives a gray Honda Civic. We own a gray Honda Civic. He hates spicy food. Kevin hates spicy food. That's when it clicked. One night after Kevin fell asleep, I grabbed his phone off the kitchen counter. There was a contact saved as Brian C., but the messages were definitely not from a Brian. Sexual texts about meeting at an apartment on Maple Street. Bree lived on Maple Street. Then I found the message from 2 months ago. "I can barely stand to look at her anymore. You're everything she's not." I took screenshots, deleted my tracks, put everything back exactly how it was. At the gym the next day, I asked Bree straight up, "What's his name?" She hesitated. Kevin Holder." I pulled up our wedding photo on my phone. Her face went white. "That's him. Oh my God, you're the wife who let herself go," I said. "The one who gained 40 pounds. She backed away from her treadmill. I didn't know. I swear." That's when Kevin walked into the gym. He stopped dead. His gym bag hit the floor. He'd started coming here 2 weeks ago. Said he needed to get back in shape. Now I knew why. "Sophie," he started walking over. "Stay there," I said loud enough that people turned. Bree spun toward him. "You said you were gonna tell her. You said you'd leave her months ago." "Wait, what?" Kevin's face went red. "Bree, not here." "Not here?" I laughed. "Where then? At the apartment you've been sneaking to? I have screenshots of everything." The entire gym went quiet. Everyone was staring. "I'm filing for divorce," I said. "My lawyer contacts you tomorrow." I grabbed my stuff. Kevin reached for my arm, but I yanked back. "Don't touch me." Bree started crying. "I'm sorry. You thought the fat wife didn't matter," I said. "You both did." I walked out. Behind me, Bree was screaming at Kevin. "You lied to me. You said she didn't care about you anymore." I drove to my sister's place and told her everything. She let me crash in her spare room. Kevin called like 40 times that night. I blocked him. Next day, my sister and I hit the apartment while Kevin was at work. We packed everything. I left my wedding ring on the kitchen counter. That night, Kevin showed up at my sister's building, buzzed the intercom for 20 minutes straight. My sister threatened to call the cops. He finally left. 3 days later, I met with a divorce lawyer, showed her the screenshots. She smiled. "This makes things simple." 2 weeks after that, I saw Bree at FitZone one last time. She was on a treadmill, dead-ass crying. When she saw me, she got off and walked over. "He ended things with me," she said. "Called me crazy, said I misunderstood everything, said he never promised to leave you." "Sounds like Kevin," I said. "I lost everything over him. I feel like the worst person alive." "Good," I said. I went back to my workout. She just stood there, then left. Never saw her again. The divorce took 4 months. I kept the apartment.